Hi everyone, hope you're having a good day. So you may be asking yourself, after watching the previous video, what kind of problems am I going to need to solve with this information about ions? So I'm going to show you. So take out your problem book to page 307 and also take out a periodic table and push the pause button and then turn it back on when you've got the material. Great, glad you have problem book 307 and your periodic table. We're going to do some of the problems together. So here's an example at the top of the page. We're going to figure out the electron configuration, but this time we're going to do it for ions, not for neutral atoms. So when phosphorus, which has 15 protons, has a -3 charge, that means it has 3 more electrons than protons, so it has 18 electrons. So now I'm going to fill in these boxes, but not with 15, because that's for neutral phosphorus, but with 18. So I fill them in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So when phosphorus is 3-, it has an electron configuration that looks like this. And you may note that this looks like some other atom that's neutral on the periodic table that has 18 electrons and that ends in the 3p. So if you look at a periodic table, you will see that the atom that has 18 electrons and ends in 3p6 is argon. So when phosphorus gains 3 electrons, it ends up with these same electrons. We call that iso, same as isoelectronic, with a noble gas called argon. And if the ion is stable, unless we're talking about transition metals, but if the ion is stable, it is always going to end up looking like the noble gases. So let's try a couple of these, and I think you'll find this pretty simple. So here we have magnesium, and it's a 2+ ion. So that means it has 2 more protons than electrons. So I know it has 12 protons, so it must only have 10 electrons. So I'm going to fill in these boxes here with 10 arrows. So I go up and then down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I'm done. So magnesium, when it has a 2+ charge, has this electron box diagram. That looks the same as one of the atoms on the periodic table. So which atom on the periodic table has 10 electrons and ends with 2p6? So on my periodic table, neon has 10 electrons, and that's very stable, and it ends in 2p6. So after magnesium loses 2 electrons, it becomes just like neon, or isoelectronic. Let me write that, isoelectronic with neon. So let's try the next one. Aluminum normally has 13 protons and 13 electrons, but here it has a +3 charge, so it only has 10 electrons, because I have to have more protons than electrons, so I have 10 electrons. So you might be thinking to yourself, I just did 10 electrons.